other large institutions or entities were all set up on the 1st of November 1999. Now they're using numerology. If you look at numerology, the 1st of November 1999 is 1111999. So you can invert the 999 to 666, but numerology wise, 1111999 is what's called an energetic loop. So it's the start and the finish. They suck you into the system. A magistrate is not a court. He's an administrative clerk. And what they do is they turn you into a commodity. They raise you from the dead without a head. That's why they say all rise. Your last name's in capital letters. So they've removed you as a man, they've removed you as the head of the family, and they've turned you into a corporate entity. So they can then commodify you and then bestow debt upon you through spelling, spell in, which is an abuse of the English language. They've bastardised it. Jeez, I like your emojis, mate. You're watching too much YouTube, eh? Too many YouTubes. They're very, very expressive. They like going, they're like, what's it, you got a virus. Death. All the YouTubers, they like to push these words into the kids and change their language, and I'm really onto it, but yes, mate.
Listen to the word history. Split the word. His story. His story.
The victor tells the story.
Right. There's also other words like television and channel.
And programming, because that's what they do. That's why they went away from vacuum tube TVs to high definition, to plasma, to all these different forms of being able to get the information through all your protective barriers into your deeper conscious. Right? So this is all part of their programming. And you pick the channel to be programmed. Well done, young man. Yes.
Hey!
No, he doesn't. But homeschooling is becoming a bigger option, especially in year 7, when they want to make the kids start wearing masks. That's a big problem. But look, I got arrested the day before the election, supposedly for riding on election signs. I got a nice form of blue. Oh no, sorry. The theory was someone got a nice form of blue, and they wrote Star of David, Zionist baby Jew killers over all the election signs, because our Premier and the New South Wales Premier, without letting everyone know, have made legal full-term abortions. Now people need to understand what they're doing to our babies. They're telling the mothers that the babies are going to have a birth defect. And as a result, the mother says, I want to have the baby terminated, but she's 9 months pregnant, which is about to drop. So what this supposed doctor does, Joseph Mengele rip-offs I reckon, they breach the baby in the mother's womb and bring the baby out legs first. This is a bit graphic, okay, so please bear with me. If you don't need me to say it, just tell me to stop and I'll stop at any given moment. They breach the baby. They let the baby come out legs first. They leave the baby's head inside the mother's vagina. Then they get a giant needle and they stick it in the back of the baby's neck up into its brain. And they suck its brain out. Because its brain's not bone, it's only calcium, the skull collapses and the baby falls out of the mother's vagina. It's then pronounced dead on birth. Then they neatly tidy up that baby, dress it, present it, and sell it for $500,000 to the pharmaceutical and to the vaccines industry per baby. This has been done without our consent. And New South Wales. They've done this recently. Right. Yeah. Maybe in a tick this is a bit heavy and the segue might be a little bit too much. Anyway, he's talking about colours. That's really everything he's saying, but this is the state of the evil that we're dealing with. This is the level of the abomination that these people are doing to us. And I try and say to people who don't know about this, I say, look, follow the money, follow the genetics, look at history. Look at Bill Gates' father. He was the head of eugenics for the CIA. His father was the head of eugenics for the OSS. There's 3 generations of eugenicists. The 3 million African women he gave the malaria vaccine Running in your blood.
Writing your blood. Blue means you're writing for corporation or a business.
Yep. And purple? Purple means you're sovereign. It means you're a sovereign being. They don't tell you about colours. Not even the lawyers and barristers know about it.
The two colors you like to, the two colors you should write it is purple and red. Black, as I said, when you write it, it's straight off a dead person or a slave. Blue is, as I just said, writing for corporation.
Well done, mate. Good stuff. Well done. Yeah, and he's picking up
That's
bits of
education.
information here and there, you know, because we've got to train the next generation. They've spent a whole generation since 1973, since Gough Whitlam plagiarised the Constitution and made it so that they can change legislation, statutory legislation, without a referendum. But that's all bullshit, because then you step back into history and you go back to 1901 Constitution. That's bullshit too, because the natives never ceded power to the colonialists, right? So what we need to do is, because we're not that smart, right? I'm not that smart. I'm only an electrician, right? But I'm a 40-year martial artist. I train under the highest swordsman in the world, and it's all about philosophy, proper history, ethics, and learning how you want to die. If you know how you want to die, it shows you how you want to live. I don't want to fade away in a nursing home with Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. What they want is they want us all to have Alzheimer's and Parkinson's for the last 30 years of our lives so they can sell pharmaceuticals to us at the nursing homes. The nursing homes were bought up by the banks in 2005. They own a lot of them. If someone is diagnosed with COVID-19 in a nursing home, they get $300 for the cleaning. They get $1,200 a day for the staffing. And if the death certificate has COVID-19 on it, they get $20,000 to $25,000. Now, the politicians have also put a 20% kickback to all doctors who write COVID-19 on the death certificate. This is all a conflict of interest. People are not talking about conflicts of interest anymore. They're all complicit. They're all freaking evil. And they all belong to families and genealogy that need to be wiped out. And I don't give a shit what anyone says about it. There's 13 families that are Luciferians, all the lower pond scum of Satanists. I'm on a boat, I live on a boat. I'm on hardstand at the moment, and I'm fixing my beautiful old 84-year-old boat up from scratch because it's got lots of rot in it. But I met a man who's also in the boat on the handstand where I am. Now, everyone knows about Rebecca. Rebecca was 4 years old when she was raped by Gough Whitlam, when she was abused, when bloody Kim Beazley's father chopped all those heads off in the bloody Bathurst Town Hall, and then she had to eat the face of one of the boys that they chopped the head off. This is the stuff that's going on. You need to know what's going on. If you have cognitive dissonance and you run away, it's your own inability to cope with the truth. We cannot dress this down. We need to expose our enemies. We need to open our minds to what's going on, and we need to face the evil in our midst. Now, not everyone's going to be as hardcore as me, and I'm not looking to people to be as hardcore as me, but real men need to stand up. If you're an alpha male, do you want to fade away in a nursing home, or do you want to go out with a bang? Now, I'm not suggesting violence in any way, shape or form, but if you are my enemy, you are my enemy. If you're an enemy of the children, you are my enemy. If you do not look after our children, then you are the enemy of humanity. Now, 8 million children go missing every year. 8 million around the world. 20 to 25,000 in Australia every year. The CIA doesn't keep tabs on missing children. They want to listen to all your phone conversations. They want to know every email you click on. They want to know everything about you. But for some godforsaken reason, they don't want to know how many children go missing. Now, they lose 1 million children in America every year. And a few of you will know about adrenochrome. A few of you will know about what goes into McDonald's burgers. Jamie Oliver, he proved what goes into McDonald's burgers. That's only the good part of it. But they've been caught 10 times with other materials in their burgers. And as for the chicken nuggets, they're even worse. We ground up 1 million little male chickens every day through an extruding screw. We get the karma of that. We don't escape any of it. We need to be accountable for our... What's my little man? You want to try the McDonald's explanation? Okay, mate. Yeah, hey, we segue again.
Jamie Oliver proved that McDonald's was the one the youngest in Australia.
In the world, mate.
Oh, in the world. What they put in their... What about I explain a text to put a burger outside and leave it for 2 weeks. Not a fly or a cockroach is going to touch it. What stuff is in it? Chicken nuggets of McDonald's, I can already tell it's getting